Elementary. In the wake of the Newtown tragedy, the debate over gun control is perhaps more heated than ever.
Some blame assault weapons or violent content in video games for the violence in our culture, but others are for more gun restrictions, and some say, though, that's not the answer. One man who says that is Travis Tyler, a rapper who is also known as Thistle, and he knows about gun violence firsthand. Charlene Israel spoke with him about the issue.
One of the first things that President Obama wants to do is ban assault weapons. Now, as someone who grew up on the streets of St. Louis, you say that won't stop criminals from getting guns. What do you mean by that?
One, growing up, especially in the inner city where you see a lot of gang violence and black-on-black crime, or even in some areas, not black-on-black crime, but still gang violence, no one's going into a Walmart and buying a gun to go shoot somebody in the hood. So in that aspect of gun violence, I don't think banning weapons will help because the guns that they're using are already illegal.
Okay. Now, what role would you say fatherlessness plays in the violence that we're seeing in inner cities?
A huge role because, especially from a biblical point of view, we see in the Bible that fathers are supposed to instruct children, supposed to give them a blessing, send them on the way, raise them up in the ways of God. So when you see a child that grows up in a neighborhood and he's 5, 6, 7 years old, and the first thing he sees when he goes outside is violence, drug dealers, the people he look up to sells drugs, then that's who he wants to become because he has no father figure in the home. His mom is struggling and the drug dealer's not. And then you even see, like for myself, you see that people in those situations, they see that young person and they go and they disciple them on how to do things of the street. So fatherlessness plays a huge role in it. And the drug dealer or the gang member in the street becomes the child almost like his surrogate father.
Certainly. Certainly. Now, you say that gun control isn't the issue at all. What do you see as the real problem, the root cause?
Definitely the root cause is sin. It's sin that makes a person be a maniac and go into a school and shoot up a school. We can ban weapons. We can add all of that stuff on. And a lot of times it's just political. It's political leverage to make the people excited about which way to vote or who to vote for. But sin is the ultimate problem. But at the end of the day, if we want to control certain things, the more and more I see these shootings happen, it's always with a mental ill person. I think we have a responsibility also to keep up with and take better care of our mental ill and make sure that they're getting the proper help that they need and getting them into the proper places that they need to be in.
Definitely, definitely. Now, before becoming a Christian rapper, you actually had some pretty explicit lyrics about violence. What is your music like today, and how do you hope that it helps to deter young people from a life of crime?
Today, my music is anti-violence, anti-street, anti-sexual content, and I hope that I make music today that I thought I would have needed while I was out in the street. So hopefully the music that I make will get into the hands of people in the streets and the communities. It'll show them that there's a different way that you can live and conduct yourself. And also to follow up with my music, I do a lot of inner city stuff, especially in St. Louis where I'm at. I go to other cities and do inner city outreach and mentoring and things of that nature. So hopefully the music coupled with that and the preaching of the gospel will be an example for some of these children that they can live a different life.
Excellent. Thistle, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate your insights today.
Thank you.